the beginning of Sammy's Oneg Shabbos, and as I'm sure you're familiar from your vast experience in Sammy stories, many things that Sammy does are done with the right intention, but the actions themselves are not correct. And so it's very important to realize that you should not follow Sammy's behavior unless it's clear that it's kosher. Here we go. Sammy came home from school. It was Friday afternoon. Sammy came home after having spent the week learning many, many things, including the laws of Shabbos, that his Rebbe had introduced by telling them, Rabbi Sai, my dear Talmidim, I want you to know that keeping Shabbos is of the greatest of mitzvos. If the Jewish people will keep 2 Shabbosos in a row perfectly, then Chazal teach us the Geula for sure will come. The challenge is keeping Shabbos in a row 2 weeks perfectly. The story in this Chumash is in Mekoshes Eitzim. There's a story in Chumash about the wood chopper or the wood gatherer. He was collecting wood on Shabbos. Some Mefarshim learn, maybe it's a Gemara, I don't know, but some people say that was the second of 2 Shabbosos. Had he not done that, we would have had a Geula. We wouldn't have had all the troubles of the Jewish people. But he did it, and he did it for a reason. But the fact is, he violated Shabbos. So our goal is to keep Shabbos the best possible way. And therefore, in class, we're going to learn about all the different things about Shabbos so we can keep Shabbos in the best possible way. However, the Rebbe continued and said, I want you to know that before we talk about what you cannot do on Shabbos, I want to talk about some things that you should do on Shabbos. And the first thing you need to make sure to do on Shabbos, and the Rebbe started to talk, and Sammy raised his hand, and Sammy said, I know! Eat candy! And the whole class started to cheer. Hooray! And the Rebbe said, actually, you're right! Hooray! Can we have a Shabbos tree? Can we have a Shabbos tree? Anyway, then they learned a lot about Oneg Shabbos, about what you should do on Shabbos in order to properly enjoy Shabbos, which is called Oneg Shabbos. To have a pleasurable Shabbos, to have a good experience on Shabbos. And this is what the Rebbe told Sammy and his Talmidim and his students. Well, when Sammy came home, he knew that he was going to have to keep Shabbos properly. He knew that if it's up to him, he's going to bring Mashiach, even if it means him by himself, by keeping Shabbos perfectly every single week. Maybe if he does enough Shabbos every single week perfectly, then he will merit that in his merit will come Mashiach. And he's really excited. And he comes home and he runs in the house and his mother says, Sammy! Good afternoon, Sammy. Hi, Ma, good afternoon. A good Erev Shabbos. A good Erev Shabbos to you too, Sammy. His mother was in the kitchen. She was baking potato kugel. The smell of the delicious potato kugel being baked in the oven was so overpowering. Sammy came into the kitchen as if he was drawn by a magnet. And he opened the oven. What are you doing, Sammy? Oh, I want a piece of potato kugel. I just put it in. It's still not ready. Maybe later. Maybe before Shabbos, I'll give you a little taste. Said Sammy. I can't wait. If I do that, I'll be doing one of the mitzvahs in preparation for Shabbos. A mitzvah? His mother asked. Yeah, my Rebbe said it's a mefurish halacha. To'ameha chayim zachu. We say in Zmiros of Shabbos. To'ameha, those who taste it, chayim zachu. They merit to have chayim. That's how you got chayim. Well, maybe I don't want to taste it actually, because you used to taste food before Shabbos, and that's why you got chayim. Chaim's a nice name. I hope to have a son one day named Chaim. So I want to eat the food, the tam. I want to have a taste of the food of Shabbos, because if I eat the food of Shabbos, I'll have a son named Chaim. Something like that. But anyway, his mother said, I actually heard that, but I thought it meant you get a long life. Oh, right, that's what it was. I forgot. Right. To'amel, if you taste the food before Shabbos to make sure it's good, Chaim Zachu, you merit to have a long life, and I want to live for a very long time, because I want to keep Shabbos for all the Jewish people. I think there's something like a lot of people, there's like 200,000 Jewish people. And so I need to keep 200,000 Shabboses perfectly, and then Mashiach will come. Actually, no, 200,000 times 2. What's 200,000? Ma, do you have a calculator? What's the problem? I'm trying to figure out what's 200,000 times 2. It's like let's see, 2 times 0 is 2 times 0 is I got stuck. Could you help me? What's 2 times Sammy? Oh right, that's 0. And then 2 times 0 is Sammy. Sammy, it's 400,000. All right, so I have to keep 400,000 Shabbosos, and then Mashiach will come. So I need to live a very long time. So I think I'm going to have to eat the whole kugel. You're not allowed to take any kugel, Sammy, without my permission. I have to give it to you. Don't. You're going to end up eating the whole kugel. That's not good. I need it for Shabbos. You're going to get sick. All right, Ma, fine. Bli neder, I won't take any without your permission. But anyway, I got to go prepare for Shabbos. There's so much to do for Shabbos. I have to go prepare. Sammy ran upstairs to his room, and he said, Oy, I'm supposed to have special Shabbos clothing. And I can't find anything in my room. My clothes are all over the place. Oh, I know. My Shabbos, my stuff's in the closet. And so he went into the closet, and he opened the door of the closet. And he said, my closet, what should I wear? My Rebbe said, He took out his beautiful, beautiful Shabbos black suit with pinstripes, and he took it out of the closet, and he hung it on the door. And then he went to his desk drawer, opened it up. Gewaldig. No, that's not good. He closed the drawer. He ran to the basement as quick as he could, came running back upstairs with a can of paint and a paintbrush. Good. And he pops open the paper. Purple paint, another can of yellow paint, and he takes one paintbrush, dips in the purple paint, and one paintbrush dips in the yellow paint, and he goes over to his black, beautiful suit, and he starts to paint down one leg, purple, down the other leg, yellow, a little purple here, a little yellow there. Then he turns his fan onto his suit to dry really quick, and the fan's blowing, and dries the suit really quick. And now, Sammy's suit looks different. And just then, his brother Ellie walked in. Ellie's like 7, 8, 9 years old, something like that. Sammy, mommy wants to know if you want your kugel. Now, what happened to your suit? Oh, nothing, Ellie. It looks like you spilled something purple or yellow on it. Oh, Ellie, it's just I was doing a mitzvah. You were spilling, and that's a mitzvah? No, I wasn't spilling. I did it on purpose. I took the paintbrushes and I painted my suit. Really? Why? Because my Rebbe said that you have to change your clothes in honor of Shabbos. So I'm changing my clothes. It used to be black, and now it's purple and yellow. Wow, that's so cool. Could you do that to mine also? Sure, Ellie, no problem. Where is your suit? I'm wearing them already. All right. Stand right there. Don't move, okay? And Sammy took the paintbrush and painted his white shirt a little purple on the one sleeve and yellow on the other sleeve. Now, could you change my pants too? I don't know, but I'm afraid now Mommy's going to put away the kugel. So listen, you wait here and let the paint dry, and I'll come back. And he ran downstairs, got some kugel, and came back upstairs, and Ellie was still standing there without moving. Okay, great, Ellie. You can go if you want, and I'm going to put the paint away because I'm in a big rush. I have so many things to do. And he ran downstairs, put the cans of paint, put the covers back on, and he ran as quick as possible, ran to the basement. He ran to the basement, and he came downstairs to the basement, spent a little while down there, and he found on the shelf a big, gigantic box of nails, and he took it off the shelf, and he put it on the workbench of his father, and he looked at the other closet of the shelf, and he saw metal cutters, and he took the metal cutters off the shelf. Okay, then he sat down, took the box of nails, dumped it over. All 166 nails came out, and he took the metal cutters, and he took the nails, and he went, and he cut the first nail in half, and he put it on one side. Second nail in half on the other side. And when he was done, there were not 166 nails, there were 200 and
300.
There were 322. 32? 32. There were 332 nails. Well, actually, there were 332 parts, but there weren't any nails, really. And he put them back in the box, put the box back on the shelf, and he said, I cut my nails for Shabbos. Okay, and now, let's see, what else do I need? And he thinks to himself, oh, my Rebbe said. He ran to the other closet in the basement, he opened it up, and he looked around, he said, here it is. He took out a big, massive wrench called a plumber's wrench. Took it out, this is really heavy. And meanwhile, as he's downstairs, he hears from upstairs a sound that, what in the world happened to your suit, Ellie? It was Sammy who did it, it wasn't my fault. He did what? He painted his suit! Uh-oh, Sammy thought to himself, I think I'm in trouble. Well, hopefully nobody will notice. He took the big wrench and shoved it up to the back of his shirt. so nobody could see what it is because he didn't want anyone getting really upset with him when he's carrying a wrench. And he ran upstairs, and his mother said, "Sammy, is that you? Yeah, come here right now. Ma, I'm getting ready for Shabbos. I know, that's the problem. No, right, okay, yeah, Ma. Did you paint Ellie's shirt? Yeah. Why? Please don't be upset. I was trying to get ready for Shabbos. You were trying to get ready for Shabbos? Painting Ellie's shirt? It's ruined! No, it's beautiful. I changed it. You're supposed to change your clothes for Shabbos. Aren't you going to paint your clothing? No! I have clothing special for Shabbos. But how do you change them? I don't change them, I change me. You're going to paint yourself? No! No. But Ma, Sammy, change your clothes means to put on new clothes. So I take off my regular clothes that I wore during the week and I put on my Shabbos clothes. Okay, so I'm changing my clothes in a different way. All right, whatever. I'm going to take a shower. Okay, hurry up. Okay, I will. And he runs upstairs into the bathroom, closes the door, and he takes the wrench, and he goes to the shower, and he goes, and he takes off the top of the shower head, you know, with the thingy on the top, right? Unscrews it all, takes all the parts off, he takes it down, and then he runs back to the basement, puts away the wrench, and takes the shower head pieces and puts it in the closet in the basement. Good, I took the shower to the basement. He took a shower. Anyway, then he ran to the fireplace. I want to get a fire going for Shabbos. No, not really. That's not really what I want to do. He ran to the fireplace and he started up the fire. Whatever it takes to start a fire. And he ran to his backpack, pulled out, let's see, which subject do math. That's one. He takes out the math book and he throws it into the fireplace. And the smoke's going up and he's like, Baruch Hashem. Okay, now we're all set.
Why?
Sammy? Oh, hi, Ty. I didn't hear you come in. Did I just see you throw your math book in the fireplace? I did, Ty. Why? Is there a problem? Yeah. Well, what's the problem? Doesn't that book belong to the school? Mm-hmm. How are they going to have the book back if you burn it? They can have the ashes? Anyway, what in the world are you doing throwing your book in? That's terrible. It's not yours. It's Gessel. But it's part of my process of getting ready for Shabbos. But Rebbe told us. What did your Rebbe tell you? My Rebbe told us that on Friday afternoon, you should get your house all ready for Shabbos. Because the malachim who accompany a person home from shul on Friday night, they walk home with the person, and they come in his house, and they see what his house looks like, and they say, if they say, in either for good or bad, they say that this is what it should be next week in Mitzvah Hashem for Shabbos. So if your house is all ready for Shabbos, they give you a bracha. Your house should be all ready for next Shabbos. And so, I want this to be for next week also. Excuse me? Yeah, I want that next week I won't have any math. So the malachim will come into the house and they'll see my math book burning in the fire and they'll say, oh, so it should be for next week that there won't be any math. It'll all be burnt up. Sammy, do you have any money left from your allowance? Yeah, I think you're going to have to use it to pay back the school for the broken book. Oh, maybe I'll take... No, I don't think you can do that now. Well, anyway, so Sammy, needless to say now, is getting a little frantic because he needs to get ready for Shabbos. And he's in a gigantic rush because he has so many things to do. And he runs into the kitchen. His mother's not there. He already had his kugel, don't worry. He runs into the kitchen, and his mother said, his mother's not there. He runs into the kitchen, and Sammy's in the kitchen, and he's in the fridge looking for stuff, and he opens the little drawer, and he takes out the eggs, and he puts the eggs on the counter. He puts eggs on the counter, and he looks at the eggs, opens the container, and says, which one do I want? This one. Oh! I want this egg. That's the best. He takes an egg out, and he holds it in his hand. He puts the egg carton away. He puts the egg carefully in his top pocket right here, right? Okay, and he leaves the kitchen. Now, just at that time, Chaim had gone into the bathroom to take a shower. And Chaim, like he always does, is busy doing things like reading a book. And Chaim's reading a book as he's going to the bathroom, and like Chaim always does, he goes into the bathroom, closes the door. He closes the door, and he goes over to the shower. He's still fully dressed because he knows he has to take a shower. He's fully dressed, and he turns on the shower, and
there's water gushing from the ceiling.
he goes back to reading his book, and there's no water. There's no noise. After about 5 minutes, he realizes, hey, there's no noise. He looks, and he realizes, did I turn on the shower? Oh, I didn't. He notices there is no shower handle. Where's the shower handle? He looks on the floor. He looks around the bathroom somewhere. Calls his father. Ta! Now, right now, Chaim is not really exactly in a sneeze state. He's up to take in the shower. Ta! Yes, Chaim. There's no shower handle. What? There's no shower handle. Just take a shower and hurry up. You're holding everyone up. You've been in there already 5 minutes. What are you doing? You're reading a book or something? I can't. There's no shower handle. Chaim's calling his father. His father's calling away. Just take the shower. I can't. Why not? There's no handle. There's no what? Handle. Just open the door. So Chaim wraps a towel around himself, opens the door. There's no handle. There's no handle. That's ridiculous. Oh, excuse me. I'm going to turn on the shower for you. Let's come. There's no handle. That's what I said, Ta. Chaim, put the handle back on. I don't have the handle. Enough joking around, Chaim. Where it's late. I don't have it. So his father runs out of the bathroom and says to his wife, do you know where the handle to the bathroom is? The handle to the shower is... The handle to the shower? What? It's not there. And she says, what? I'm telling you, it's not there. She says, can't be. You probably just didn't see it. I just didn't see the handle. And she goes into the bathroom and she... Hey, the handle's not there. And her husband says, I told you. And Chaim says, I told you. And his mother says, where's the handle? I don't have it, said the father. I don't have it, said Chaim. Oh my goodness. Where is the handle? Sammy! What? Where's the handle? In the basement. Why? I had to take a shower. So, I took it to the basement. Oh no. Anyway, so they ran downstairs to find that Sammy was standing next to the window talking on the phone. And the conversation went something like this. But Shana, you have to come. You have to. I'm sorry. You have to get on a plane right now. Yeah, you're going to get an Avera. I'm telling you, it's going to be an Avera. Well, actually, I'm going to get the Avera, but it's going to be your fault. Please, Shana. And Sammy's brother Chaim said, Tati wants you upstairs with the handle right now. I tell Tati that I'm on the phone. I can't come right now. I'm busy. I'm talking to Shana. Shana who? Shana, our cousin. Shana, our cousin. What are you talking to her about? Why'd she call? She didn't. I called her. And yeah, sure, but you have to come right now. It's very important. Shabbos is in a few hours, and you have to, I don't care. So do whatever you need to come. You're required to come. It's up to you to make me be able to keep Shabbos. If you don't come and I can't keep Shabbos, I don't know what to tell you. I'm sorry. Yeah, I could tell you my parents' credit card number, maybe. Yeah, then you could buy a plane ticket. Yeah, I know you live in Hawaii, but you have to come because I need you before Shabbos because it's going to be Shabbos. I know it takes 7 hours. All right, so you'll land on Shabbos. We'll pick you up from the airport to after Shabbos. I mean, you'll take a taxi from the airport and come. But we need you to come. My Rebbe told me. Shana, listen to me. Listen, it's really important. My Rebbe told me, Shana b'Shabbos Tanug. If you want to have Oneg Shabbos, which is a mitzvah, then you have to have Shana to come to your house. And you're the only Shana I know. So you have to come. Come, Shana, it's only 7 hours. All right, so you'll get here at about 8 o'clock, And then you'll Shabbos starts at 7:30. So you'll take a taxi and Spain Hashmashas anyway. Come. No, my mother's not available. She's looking for the shower handle, which is in the basement. Because I had to take a shower down to the basement. Shane, please, could you think about it? Okay, you'll think about it? Okay, I'll call you back in a half hour, okay? Okay, bye-bye. And Sammy hung up the phone. And Chaim says to Sammy, what are you doing? Oh, I was calling Shana because Shane is in Hawaii. You know how expensive it is to call Hawaii? I know, but it was an emergency on Shabbos anyway. Any expenses you expend on Shabbos come back to you, because I'll teach us that Hashem doesn't take off your account of money from the Rosh Hashanah for things you spend for mitzvahs like Shabbos. Well, they want the handle upstairs. Really? How about the shower head? The thing the water comes out of? They probably want that too. They probably didn't even notice it's missing. And you better go fast. Quick, go! And Chaim gave Sammy a gentle push to shove him along the way. And Sammy said to Chaim, "Don't push me!" And Chaim said to Sammy, And Sammy said, "Don't push me!" And again pushed, and this time pushed Chaim. And Chaim said, "You don't touch me, I'm your older brother, you don't push me." And Chaim pushed Sammy. And he went like this, where Sammy's pocket is. Smush. And Sammy says, "My own egg! My Oneg Shabbos! You smushed my Oneg Shabbos! I am so mad at you!" And he went to push Chaim, and Chaim was trying to defend himself, and he pushed Sammy back, and Sammy's arm went backwards and hit against the big metal bowl that was sitting on the windowsill. And the big metal bowl sitting on the windowsill went smash through the window. And Chaim and Sammy looked at each other and said, "Uh-oh, you're in trouble."
What's in there? What was in there?
Sammy said to Chaim, "You're in trouble." Chaim said, "No, you're in trouble." Sammy said, "It's your fault." Chaim said, "It's your fault." And "No, it's your fault." And suddenly, Sammy's father and mother appeared in the doorway. "What's going on, boys?" "Sammy, where's the handle to the shower?" Sammy's father said, "Where's the shower head?" "They're in the basement." "What happened to the window?" "It's downstairs." "What?" "Well, the pieces of the window fell down to the ground downstairs." Because their house was a second, like a range, like your house. And why did it break? Because Chaim broke it. "I didn't break it. What are you talking about?" "Sammy broke it." "No." "Yeah, no, yeah, no, yeah." "Actually," said Sammy finally, "I didn't break it either. And Chaim didn't break it. The metal bowl broke it." "How did the metal bowl move off the windowsill out the window?" "Because Chaim pushed me." "Because Sammy pushed me." "Because Chaim broke my own egg." Sammy's mother turned to her husband and said, "Look, could you please go downstairs and get the materials you need to fix the window? At least put something over the window for Shabbos. It's supposed to rain. Sammy, could you please go downstairs and get the pieces to the shower and install the shower?
No.
And hopefully we'll get ready for Shabbos." So Sammy went downstairs to get the pieces for the shower. Sammy's father went downstairs and got the box of nails and a board and a hammer, and he went upstairs. And he put the board on the window, made sure it fit the right size, and he opened the box of nails, and he took out a nail. He said, "Oh, hey, the nail's broken. That's unusual." And he threw it in the garbage. And he got another nail. "Oh, hey, the nail's broken. That's unusual." "Oh, hey, another nail's broken. What's going on here?" So he takes the box of nails and he dumps it upside down. He says, "Oy vey, all the nails are broken. How did I buy a box of broken nails?" Just then, Sammy walked by, having fixed the shower, very sadly. "Why are you so sad, Sammy?" "Because my Rebbe said I should take a shower and I took it. Now I had to put it back." "Sammy, when your Rebbe said take a shower, he meant get wet with water. Take a shower means wash yourself and use soap and shampoo." "Oh, is that what those funny things in the shower are for?" "Yeah." "Oh, I didn't realize. You never knew what soap and shampoo were for? Nope. Did you ever use them? What for? Oh my goodness. Anyway, do you happen to know what happened to my nails? Oh, I cut them. You cut my nails, Sammy! What is going on? Oh my goodness, why do I send you to school? To learn Torah and Torah Hashem? Yeah, I know that's why. But why did you cut my nails? I left you a box for yourself. You what? There's a whole other box of nails downstairs I left for you. For me? Yeah, for you to cut your nails before Shabbos. Sammy. Needless to say, by the time they finished cleaning up all the different messes that were left behind, after Sammy's plumbing job, which didn't work out too well because he unfortunately put the shower head on upside down. So instead of the water going into the tub, it went to the ceiling, which, needless to say, made it a little bit wet upstairs on the next floor. But by the time they fixed everything, cleaned everything up, and were ready for shul, it was time for shul. And Sammy was all dressed, and he left the shul.